Hey everybody, this is Nicole from 20 Something Planner. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Wow, okay, what a week it has been. I'm actually redoing this voiceover because I wanted to just address the events that occurred specifically with Erin Condren this week and address my plans as far as what planner I'm going to be using for the rest of the year, as well as some ideas for next year. If you're unfamiliar with what happened with Erin Condren specifically, I will post links down to the full article, but her daughter's graduating class had planned a graduation walk. The inspiration came from Erin Condren's daughter after she attended a Black Lives Matter protest, and someone had put it best in a comment on her quote-unquote apology post, stating, "It is disappointing that your daughter came away from a Black Lives Matter protest with an idea about how to celebrate herself." And I think that is just the epitome of white privilege and just goes to show her complete ignorance. In the article that I'll post down below, Erin Condren was even quoted stating they were going to put hula hoops in wherever they were marching to make it seem like they were doing an exercise class if the legal authorities had shown up and tried to break up their graduation walk. The ignorance is just so unbelievable, because if you had a bunch of black protesters, they would have to worry about tear gas, they would have to worry about being arrested, and even worse than that. So I will be taking my planning business elsewhere, which kind of leads me into this next caveat. I'm going to be finishing out my 2020 Erin Condren. She has my money already. I will no longer be supporting her from here on out. I will no longer be promoting her products. Her name will no longer be in my YouTube titles. I will no longer hashtag her in my Instagram posts or stories. And I'm going to put information in every video from here on out on other spiral bound planners that consumers can check out, whether you need a new planner because you no longer want to use your Erin Condren, or if you're new to planning and you need an alternative to an Erin Condren. So I have to do a little bit of research on my part as far as what planners I will be looking into using for next year. I know Print Pressions came out with a spiral bound. I would really like to stay within spiral bound planning. I don't really want to transition back to rings, but the point is I will 100% not be purchasing an Erin Condren for 2021 or beyond. I just felt like I had to address that, and I hope I'm not offending anybody by continuing to use this planner. That is not my intention at all, but as you all are probably aware, they aren't the most inexpensive planners, so I will just finish this one out and move on next year and just do, everything in my power to not promote Erin Condren as a brand. Okay. Getting that off my chest, I will now move on into the plan with me. I am using a kit by SweetBellaXoXo for this week. I'm planning the week of May 18th. This is my first time using a SweetBellaXoXo kit, and I absolutely adored it. I really, really enjoyed it. I actually just bought a couple more of her kits because I loved using it so much. Everything for the base of the spread was from the kit. I didn't pull in any additional stickers from outside the kit. So starting off on Monday was actually supposed to be the day I was leaving for my honeymoon, but instead we actually had cases booked that day. I work in healthcare, so we did see patients for emergent situations. Our office had been closed since March 30th before that. So it was a little depressing getting up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work rather than get on a plane to go to Barbados, but it is what it is. So to mark my first day back, I used a half box from the kit, and that work script sticker is from Letters to Apollo. I had to meet someone very early at 7 a.m. on this day, so I used a circular sticker from the kit, and I layered a transparent clock over top of that that's from Paper Muse Crafts. I had to make a call on this day for something personal, so I used a quarter box from the kit, and that cell phone icon is from Planning Like a Pro and a Regina Laughs collab. I'm doing a freeze frame here to give myself some time to get caught up. But next I put down a scallop sticker from Panda Bird Designs, and I layered a printer sticker from Crafts by Towie over top of that. I had to go in and collect all of our patients' COVID-19 test results. The state of New Jersey mandated that if you're getting a surgery done or a procedure that you have to get tested for COVID. So I collected all the test results to make sure no one was positive. So I just used that combination of stickers to mark that. And then I put down a candle sticker from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that I just had like an early night. It was my first real day back to work, and it was just a long day. I had been working this whole time, but having staff back and seeing patients again obviously provides a different environment. So I was pretty tired that night. Moving on to Tuesday, I started off by grabbing a coffee, so I put a flag down and I layered the coffee cup over top of that from the kit. I wish she would sell a full sheet of her coffee cups. I think they're the perfect size. I really enjoyed using them. Okay, and then I put my full box down and a squiggle, and I used a half box to mark that I had to bring my dog to the vet. He was acting very lethargic and weird this morning, so the doctor gave him some anti-inflammatory medication, and he was actually back to normal the next day. And to mark that I picked up his medication, I put down a quarter box from the kit, and that little arrow sticker is from the kit as well. I did have a work call scheduled that night, so I put a bow down from my newest addiction to mark the call. And then on Wednesday, I put down a half box from Simply Watercolor Co. with that strip of washi to mark that I had to send a memo out to all the offices that send patients to the surgery center that I work for. I had to drop off a stack of N95 masks to another center in my company. We had just extra of them, and there was a center that I work with that is or was in need. So I drove those over to them. So I used that heart icon from my newest addiction to mark that. I had to make a few calls. So the kit came with these really cool half boxes with 3 bullets on them. So I used that to mark the calls, as well as a Planning Like a Pro foiled phone icon again. And then I applied to some jobs this morning when I was having my coffee. So I used the monitor sticker from the kit, and I layered that with a little circular sticker from the kit as well. And then I just wanted to put down a reminder to myself to give my dog his medication. So I used another quarter box from the kit and another arrow from the kit. On Thursday, I did end up filming a plan with me. So I used a quarter box from the kit and the camera from their kit. I used a lot. See, this is why I really liked her kits. I used so many stickers, and I didn't have to pull in a ton, and everything was just so pretty and perfect. So I really, really enjoyed this kit. Okay, so I put down my full box on Thursday, and then I put a cluster of florals down that she had included in the kit to mark that I needed to water plants. We had picked up some plants for the potters outside of our door the previous weekend, so I watered those. And then I put down a half box to mark a webinar that I had to do for work. I didn't decorate it with anything. I kind of just left it. I think that bow up top is plenty decoration enough. I had so much happy mail come to my house on Thursday, so I marked that with a envelope from a paper blush bar sampler, and then at the bottom I just put down some Simply Gilded washi to take up some space. I used another one of those bulleted half boxes to mark who was at my center this day. We were only open Monday this week, but I had some people in to help me get some stuff done on Friday, so I just marked who was there. And then I had to update some policies with the changes that came from COVID-19 that we needed to implement into our center. So I used a bow from my newest addiction to mark that. And then I marked my dog's medication the same way I did previously. I marked job screenings in my planner. I'm not really sure what that was. I think maybe I had a couple of companies reach out to me to schedule some interviews and screen me. So I marked those calls with the circle from the kit and another Planning Like a Pro cell phone icon. And then I did take a bath this night, so I used a blanket and sleep mask from a My Newest Addiction relaxation sheet at the bottom on Friday. On Saturday, I did spend some time deep cleaning my kitchen, so I used the spray bottle from the kit, and I think I'm going to do some maneuvering in a minute, but I had to go get tested for COVID. I was getting tested on a weekly basis for work, so I marked that with a half box and a stethoscope icon from my newest addiction. And then right now I am marking voiceover and editing. I used a transparent laptop sticker from Letters to Apollo over a quarter box from the kit. After I do some shimming here, I am going to be putting down a grocery shopping cart from Crafts by Towie. I did run to the grocery store because I saw this recipe on TikTok for gourmet cupcakes, but with box mix. So I ran to the grocery store to pick up what I needed. They came out so good, you guys. They're the fluffiest cupcakes I've ever made. If you want the recipe, let me know and I will find it on TikTok and send it to you. So yeah, I marked the grocery trip, and then to mark baking, I used a quarter box from the kit, and that flour bag is from Wait Your Stationery. On Sunday, I ended up sleeping in a little bit, so I put down a pillow from my newest addiction to mark that, and I also uploaded a plan with me on this day. Just putting down my full box really quickly, but I think I don't remember if I do it on or off camera, but I put a flag down from the kit with the YouTube play button from the kit, and I layered a Plan With Me live sticker over top of that from Letters to Apollo. I'll find out in a second here if I did it on or off camera. And then I put down a half box to mark that I went to a social gathering. This was the first weekend where our governor lifted some restrictions. So he allowed groups of 25 people to gather outside, socially distanced. So I went to a barbecue. It was a really nice taste of normalcy. And then I just put a little arrow sticker from the kit to mark my dog's medicine again, and a squiggle down at the bottom just to take up the remaining space. And then this is the spread all completed and filled out. I really, really love this spread. If you haven't checked out SweetBellaXoXo before, I definitely recommend you do so. This kit was so much fun to work with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will chat with you guys in my next plan with me. Bye, everybody.